Oh yeah, I'm Average Dad. We're back at Disneyland to take more photos and to eat some more food. I haven't had breakfast yet, so let's go back to Frontierland so we can grab that other breakfast chimichanga. But one thing I've started to really appreciate about Disneyland is how photogenic it is. I mean, just look, you could get so many different angles, dude, and perspectives on Main Street itself. I'm really starting to appreciate my time here at Disneyland by myself. It's kind of like my zen time, away from everything, get to relax, spend some time with myself, do things that I love, you know, making YouTube videos and taking pictures and eating. Got the horse going by. Right behind the horse, you have that little car. Yeah, I don't think I've ever actually ridden that. Double-decker going down Main Street, man. So, have a good morning, sir.
You too, my friend.
And look, right there you have the majestic Matterhorn. And next to that, look, it's the castle. You can see Walt and Mickey right there. The more I come to the Disney parks, the more I'm appreciating the nuances all around the parks, man. These parks are really, really beautiful. Like I'll show you later, I was walking through one of the shops on Main Street and I decided to look up and they had so much stuff, dude. You can take pictures legitimately of everything in this park. Before we get the day rolling, let's grab ourselves that vegetarian or vegetable chimichanga that you can find here at this booth. And remember, the breakfast chimichangas are only served up to 11 a.m. and they're $6.49. So I just grabbed the vegetable chimichanga, and I didn't know this, they actually have a green sauce for $1 more. Let's see if this gives it an extra little pop, but check out what's right behind me, dude, the Mark Twain. This is such a sick background. Let's go ahead and unwrap this. Okay, so it's about the same size as the other breakfast burrito. We're gonna do exactly what we did last time. We're gonna try it without the sauce first. So let's check out the inside of this chimichanga. Now, I do believe there was some cauliflower in there, some potatoes, you have a little bit of chives, and I believe some green bell peppers. I said it before and I'll say it again. I love my stuff pretty spicy, so let's put a lot of this sauce on top. Oh yeah, this sauce makes this vegetable chimichanga pop. I also believe there's asparagus in there. I think I got asparagus stock right now. Now, if you like heat, I highly recommend you spending $1 extra because this really made it pop, gave it that nice little spiciness to it. But do I like this one or the other chimichanga that we had last week better? It was really good, a healthy alternative for those that love vegetables, don't want to eat meat. For me, the other chimichanga was a lot heartier. Now, I'm not taking away from this one. This one was pretty good. I think, though, I'm going to give this one a 2 out of 3. Would I get this again? I would for sure get this again if they didn't have the other one first. It's the Mark Twain's first time around Rivers of America for today. First food down, now it's time to take some photos. Since we're already here in Frontierland, let's go ahead and look around and see if we can find some cool shots. That's a beautiful shot of the golden horseshoes right in front, but you know what, I've already taken this shot before, so let's move on and try to find another area. You know what? Let's go over there to Rancho del Zocalo. Oh, here you go. See, this is stuff that I'm looking for when I'm here at Disneyland. These, for me, are hidden gems. I've said it on Instagram. Photography is like my own video game. I like looking around and trying to find stuff like this. Time to take a snap of this flower, or should I give the photo some substance and maybe kind of shoot this flower and then have this within the frame too. If you want to find out which one I did choose, go check out my Instagram, AverageDad714_photos. I've been doing photography now for about a year, but I haven't really started getting serious about it till probably the last couple of months, man. Like I said earlier, photography and my stuff is kind of like my zen moment of getting away from YouTube, you know, kind of putting this camera down and then just having fun looking for stuff like this right here. What catches my eye is the Zorro up there, but what I'm looking for is what could I use? Could maybe this angle, maybe try to find a bush over here to get this. Or see right here, here's another good shot. Have this in the frame while your whole focus is on that sun right up there. You know what? This is another sick angle for a shot because you have the tree right in here. Now, I shoot on a 50mm, so it's going to be a lot tighter. And then have that Rancho del Zocalo with Zorro right over there in the back. That's an awesome shot. We had 3 awesome angles in that one single spot. And for me, man, photography is like really subjective. I mean, I take pictures of anything. Like right in front of me, I'm liking this lamp. I'm just digging the whole style of this lamp. Now it's time to find the right angle to take that picture. I moved around to find a better angle and look what I found. Instead of taking a picture of the lamp now, we'll be using the lamp in the foreground and we'll be focusing on the golden horseshoe sign. Earlier, I was talking about how everything in these Disney parks is photogenic. I mean, look at even this Rancho del Zocalo sign, dude. You can even make a sick picture out of this. In this small little area of Frontierland that we did cover just getting some photos, we grabbed about a good 6 photos, but now it's time for some fun. Trivia time. What can you get for a quarter here in Frontierland? The answer lies here in the Silver Spurs Supply store. In the very, very back, as you will see right now, there is this little machine right here, and it does work, and it's only 25 cents, man. Watch. Best 25 cents you'll ever spend. When you can actually go in there and look at it, look. There's so much. Look, you got a piano back there. This is just fun. Best 25 cents ever, dude. Every time I come here, I spend 25 cents on this. Best entertainment. Old school entertainment. Going to the Silver Spurs Supply store, man, and going in the back and using that quarter on that machine can never get old for me. But I can only imagine, like, for the workers, how many times they hear that a day. It probably has to get pretty annoying. So I'll minimize how many times I do it on each trip I come here. There's a lot more areas here in Frontierland to cover, but you know, I think it's time for us to move from this area and get one more item to eat and then go take some more photos. Now, one thing I have noticed from my Disneyland trips is you can really do Disneyland on a budget if you're by yourself and you watch what you eat. There's some foods here that are pretty affordable. Here at Maurice's Treats, you can get some good food for an affordable price. I think we're gonna try the Maurice's Pieces today, and that's only $5.49. Grabbed our Maurice's Pieces. We got the cinnamon sugar one. Before we eat it though, don't forget to look up when you're here at Disneyland, dude. They have so much stuff. Like, I didn't know that they had this animatronic over here. Look at that. That's pretty sick. We're making our way to Main Street to look for a place to sit and eat this, but look at those flowers over there. If I had something else outside of a 50mm, maybe like that G Master 75-200, I'd be able to zoom in on that and get a sick shot. Dude, one day. I think we'll just sit here right in front of the castle on this bench. But let's look at the Maurice's Pieces. Go ahead and look inside there. Okay, so they're like little donuts. Grab one of these. Let's try it out. The Maurice's Pieces is pretty good. The outside is nice and crunchy while you have a soft, doughy inside. And for the price of $5.49, you can't beat that. So for me, these Maurice's Bites are gonna get a solid 3 out of 3. I'm already done eating, but I've been sitting here for probably the last 10-15 minutes, just being in the present moment, taking it all in, the sights, the sounds. I really do enjoy my Disneyland trips. It's fun, you know? It's fun. It's my time to myself, time to get away and do my second passion, which is photography. First passion is YouTube. You know, this is fun. This is what I do, and I love doing it. But it's those days where I just come to Disneyland with the agenda for photography first and YouTube second, that I find that I'm more in the moment and I enjoy the parks a lot more. I mean, it's a beautiful day today. I mean, honestly, how cool is this? In one frame, we have the castle and Matterhorn and the horse. The more I come, the more I fall in love with the Disney parks. Now that I'm done with being in the moment, let's go to Fantasyland and see what kind of sick pics we can find around here. Look, right in front of me, here's some sick pics. Got Peter Pan, Wendy, Captain Hook over there, and look, it's Alice in Wonderland. We won't be taking any character photos today, but stuff like this is what I'm looking for. See, man, look how beautiful these flowers are. Now it's all about grabbing the right angle and framing it up just right. Well, that was pretty cool. I can't believe that just happened. But if you want to know what just happened, you're gonna have to wait a second, because this caught my eye right in front of Matterhorn. Look at those flowers right there. Look how beautiful those colors are popping. So what was so cool? A Disney manager out of nowhere was like, hey, I love your videos. I was like, wait, hold on. Are you talking to me? Like, are we talking about the right people? And then he added on, it's because of your video that my wife and I actually got a Knott's Berry Farm pass and the Knott's Berry Farm meal plan. And I just was in awe. I was like, oh, he really does know who I am. But enough of that, we're in Fantasyland now. So let's see if we can find some good angles and what we can find actually to take photos of. Here comes the band. They look pretty rad. Now we're on a photography hunt, mates. We're gonna go right here around this small world and try and find some flowers and stuff in their natural habitat. Looking around, I for sure want to get It's a Small World sign and the clock tower in the back. But what to use? I don't really want to shoot it straight on because then it'd be kind of bland. So what can we use around us to liven up this picture? So I grabbed 3 shots, one of the Small World sign and 2 of the clock tower behind me. I think they're pretty unique shots, especially with the framing. While I was looking for a spot to take a picture of the clock tower, it is currently 11:15. Look at these flowers, bro. These flowers here are popping. And this is one of my main objectives when I'm here at theme parks. I love looking at theme parks floral. It's almost noon. We've snapped some pretty good photos on the outskirts of Fantasyland, but now we're gonna go in the heat of battle. It is kind of crowded. So when I take photos, I don't let the camera focus for me. I manual focus. There's a lot of people here right now in the heart of Fantasyland. So I'm not gonna take pictures as of right now because I don't want to stand right in the middle and then have people go around me. Be considerate of others. I mean, look how packed out it is. You see what I mean? Fantasyland is packed right now, and that would be pretty rude of me just to stand like in the center right here just to grab a photo. Let's get out of Fantasyland, dude, because the congestion here is worse than the 5 freeway during rush hour. It's about 12 o'clock. We're making our way through Frontierland. It's time to eat lunch. Look at this duck. This duck is smart, dude. Chilling next to the popcorn wagon. That's what I'm talking about. You got it right, huh? Don't tell your friends, though, dude, because then your friends come over here and have popcorn. This is your spot. That has to be an awesome life, being a duck just swooping in any theme park you want, eating free popcorn. But let's make our way to that side of Rivers of America. This is one area that I've never eaten while I'm here at Disneyland, the Harbor Gallery. And check it out, dude. They have a lobster roll. I think we should grab that. Yeah, let's grab that for lunch. The lobster roll we're gonna grab is $14.99, but they also have 2 soups. They have a clam chowder that's $11.49. They got a cheddar broccoli soup that's $11.49, and they have a tuna salad sandwich at $10.49. But we gotta grab that lobster roll, man. We have the lobster roll. Now let's find ourselves a place to eat. But dude, it comes with a bag of chips, and look how good that lobster roll looks. There was very limited seating in that vicinity, and when I was walking around, I still couldn't find any, so I trekked it all the way to Tomorrowland, or Fantasyland, I guess, to go to one of my favorite areas. And it's right here in front of the Matterhorn where you can get your name colored, because it's one of the most quietest areas here in Disneyland, or at least that I found. But this looks really good. I like that you do get a bag of chips and the sandwich for 15 bucks. Now I'm gonna try it the regular way, and then I'm gonna try it the way I like my sandwiches. The lobster roll is pretty good. What I like about it is how soft the bread is. It's nice and buttery, and the lobster itself is nice, refreshing, and cool. And you get a citrus flavor in there, that little lemon zing in it. Now the way I like to eat my sandwiches is grab a couple of the chips and then line it up right here on the sandwich. For me, chips always give a sandwich a nice little crunch. I mean, plus it's sea salt chips with seafood. Yup, that lobster roll is a hit. I'm gonna give that a solid 3 out of 3, and that's gonna make one of my top 5 items here at Disneyland so far. It was just enough food to get you by, but it wasn't enough to get you full, which I like. Because then you can go around, enjoy your day. Sometimes when you eat too heavy of food, you walk around for like the next 30 minutes, like in a daze, you're like, ugh. I highly recommend you trying that lobster roll if you're not allergic to seafood when you're here at Disneyland. Well, we've taken a lot of photos. I did tell you all that I would show you the shop up in Main Street where I like to look up and see some of the items that they have. It's this shop right here, the Disney Clothers Ltd. Last time I was here, I took a look up and check out all the cool stuff that they have up here. Check it out, they have some cool elixirs and perfumes up there, old school bottles. That's gonna be it for me today here at Disneyland. We got some good photos, had some great food. So thank you to every single one of you guys for joining me here today at Disneyland. Remember, this channel would not be what it is today without every single one of you all. So thank you very much for every single one of your guys' support. And if you haven't subscribed, yes, you right there. I see you in the back, right there. If you haven't subscribed, go ahead, go down below and subscribe, because I would love to have you on future adventures. You all have a great day, and I will catch you next video. Deuces.
God.